Hi everyone, Sandra Vale here at Homesteading Ways, and today I'm going to show you how to make 2 quick and easy gifts with stuff you probably already have at home, and if not, they're not expensive. So it's a really good thing to do. Grab your favorite beverage. I have some tea here if you like coffee, soda, juice, whatever, and let's get started. Now the first thing I'm going to do is are the bath salts. Now this thing I got at Walmart for $2, and I think it's a great deal. You can put almost anything you want in there. It seals really nice. It's got this rubber thing on there, and I think it did come in a couple different colors. And this you can keep on if you want. It's a little gift tag thing. It doesn't really matter one way or the other. But anyhow, what you're going to do is get yourself, I think this is like a gallon-sized baggie, and some Epsom salts. Now this thing, I measured it out. It takes about 4 cups, a little over, I think. So you know what? Rather than measure it, I'm just going to pour it in there. Because if I have any leftovers, that's okay too. This bag here, which is 4 pounds, is more than the 4 cups, but not by a whole lot. So I'm going to just put that in there. I think that's pretty good. So when you get that in your baggie, the next thing you're going to want to do is grab some essential oils. I have a whole bunch here. You can mix them up however you want. Do what you think would work best for the person you're giving the gift to, or even if it's for yourself. Here's some orange, lang lang, vanilla, cinnamon, jasmine, but clary sage, that's really nice. In fact, I think I'm going to do that, some clary sage and lavender with maybe just a little bit of lemon. That's kind of a really nice blend. Now, how much? You're just going to keep putting these drops in here. Make it a good amount. Some oils are stronger than others, so you may have to go back and add more. You can always do a little bit less and then just keep sniffing it and see how you like it. And then these bigger jars don't come with a dripper. So lemon tends to be a little strong, and so does lavender. Those are more lasting. So I'm just putting, you know, because you got to think it may even smell a little strong to you now. But once this is diluted in the bathtub, or, you know, whatever they put it in, maybe as a foot soak or something, it won't be as strong. So you're just going to put it in there. Make sure you seal this really well. And for stuff like this, where you really want to make sure the seal is good, don't get those slider baggies. Use these kind that you pinch together because they tend to work better. And then you're just going to do this. And you're going to do it for, I don't know, 30 seconds or so. Just, you want to make sure that the oil is distributed evenly. Now, a jar this size should get someone 2, maybe 3 baths, a full bath. And then they can just wash that out and reuse it however they want. The oils won't stay in the jar being as that's glass. I don't know about this little rubber thing here, but glass doesn't absorb oils. So after you've done this a little bit, then you're going to want to open it and take a little smell and see what you think. Now, to me, I could smell a lot of the clary sage in there and the lavender, but not so much lemon. So I'm going to add some more lemon. And mix that around some more. Now, if by chance you put too much of some scent in there that you're not liking, or you think they may not like. You can dump some of this out and add some more salt in there and then remix it to try and lessen the smell of it. Epsom salt is wonderful in the bath. Not only is it relaxing, it's actually not a salt. It's made up of magnesia, and you absorb that through your skin, and it's very healthy for you. Now that's much better. I'm really enjoying that scent a lot more. So then all I need to do is pour it in there. I'm going to pull this off. Now, if you have any extra like I do here, I guess you'll just have to save that for your bath next time. And there you go. It's ready to go. Now, the next thing we're going to do is the sugar scrub. Now, this is great. Everybody loves it as an exfoliator. And these little jars here, they're just little mason jars. They're a ½ pint. And I got these in a 4-pack for, I want to say, like $4.69 or something. I know it was under $5. So that's not a bad deal. Now, this, you don't want to mix it in the jar. Found that out the hard way. But this takes about ½ cup of sugar. I'm going to just pour out my sugar here. I think it's about ½ cup. It may actually, I think it's a little bit more. So, if you got lumps in your sugar, make sure to count them out of there. Okay, just a little bit over ½ cup. And then, I'm using grapeseed oil here. Now, I figured it's almost a 1-to-1 ratio with the sugar and the grapeseed. So I think I'll pour I'm going to pour just under ½ cup and see how that goes. I'm just going to mix it up. See that? Now sometimes when you buy these at the store, like I did years ago, to me they had a little too much oil in them. I don't like a lot of oil because it tends to make the bathtub a little too slippery, because you end up dripping it everywhere instead of it going directly on your skin. So this is about good. I might add just a little bit more because the sugar's going to absorb some of it. I mean, just a little bit more. So maybe I was, pretty much on the mark with that 1-to-1 ratio with ½ cup and ½ cup. Although I did do a little over ½ cup with the sugar. The sugar really soaks it in. And press down with the back of your spoon on there to make sure it's really getting in there. And then you're going to do the same thing with this as you did with the bath salts. You're going to add whatever essential oils you want. Now, you don't have to add anything to this. It's perfect the way it is. It'll work great. What it does is it helps to slough off any dead skin cells, especially in areas that are really dry to begin with, like your heels, your knees, your elbows. But it's not so harsh that you can't use it on your hands or the rest of your body. It's just nice sometimes to add a little scent to it. You feel a little bit more luxurious with scented items. So some people will put peppermint. Peppermint's a nice scent to do if you're really going to use this on your feet because it's kind of invigorating and it feels nice and it helps to cut odor. But I'm not going to do that this time. I think I'm going to use just a little bit of the vanilla. And then a little bit of cinnamon, I think. Now remember, like, this is jasmine. I mean, there's a lot of different combinations you can do with this stuff. Also, if you don't have any essential oils, that's okay. You can use a lot of baking extracts. You can use orange and lemon and peppermint and vanilla, whatever you can find in your cupboard or in your baking aisle, it'll work. It's just a nice scent. So now that it's in there, it's all pretty, you know, pretty moist. Oh, and the reason I'm using grapeseed oil, you can use almost any oil you want, but I'm using grapeseed because it doesn't have a strong scent of its own. It's very light, and it also absorbs into your skin a lot better than some of the other oils. Like olive oil is really great. It's a healthy oil for your skin, but you end up feeling a bit more greasy. It kind of sits on your skin as opposed to absorbing in. So then just fill this up. I may need a little bit more here. That smells really good. And pack it in there. Oops. Yeah, I'm going to need to make a little more to fill this up. So when you're doing it, if you buy these specific jars or if you already have them, it's more than a half a cup. You might want to go a half and a quarter or a half and a third. Okay. But all you do is wipe this rim off real nice and put your lid on and you're good to go. And there you have two really easy gifts to make. And you can dress them up however you want. I have this kind of stuff that I might, you know, put around there. You can put a bow on there. Use twine with a nice name tag if you want. Here's some gold. And also some labels if you want to label it on there. These are from Avery, so you can go right on their website and they'll give you a good template for it. So I hope this helped you out. I hope you make some, even for yourself. You deserve it just as much as your friends do. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it. It was nice talking to you, and you take care.